Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. Many years ago, when this one was going through a very difficult time in his life, a fellow psychologist said to him, "You need to join this group and study A Course in Miracles." He had no idea what this was about, but he went to the group because he was desperate. And when he read the first line, "Nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God," something happened that gave him a break from the worry and the turmoil he was in. It was a very different way of looking at life, and an assurance that love is the only thing that's real. After much study and practice, a very subtle thing happened, which is that the ego starts to see that love is good and everything else isn't real. The world isn't real. The body isn't real. The pain you feel isn't real. It's all an illusion. And without knowing it, there's a tendency to only want to be where the love is. Other things look negative, and there's a desire to just be positive. After a while, one might wonder, then what are we doing here? Are we just waiting for this illusion to pass so we can return to what is real? Because in the illusion, there's pain and there's discomfort. And the tendency is to move towards the comfortable, to be with people who believe the way you believe, and to avoid anything that feels painful, perhaps writing it off as just an illusion. It's a subtle thing that takes place that, if you're not careful, will move you away from your experience of being in the body at all, since it's just an illusion. As it turns out, the body and the feelings and the sensations have a vital purpose in expressing the will of God. And rather than move away from the body, rather than deny whatever is unpleasant as illusion, the body can be seen as that which can express the will of God, the reality of God in a different way than the ego believes. When you wake up in the morning, notice what you notice about your body. Check the body out and see where there is discomfort. Watch how quickly your consciousness wants to move away from that discomfort towards something else. Towards something that will make you feel more comfortable. Perhaps you wake up and you feel kind of groggy and you look forward to having a cup of coffee that'll make you feel better. And subtly you'll see that whatever is there to be worked on, unless it's pleasant, unless it really attracts you, will be avoided. After a while, you'll realize that much of your life is about avoiding what you don't want to feel and what you don't want to experience. This is the great appeal of spirituality. That perhaps you could just be in bliss, disconnect from the troubles of the world, from problems, from uncomfortable feelings and uncomfortable people, and just exist in a state of peace. It's a legitimate desire, but it can't be arrived at through avoidance. To be fully present to God requires that you be fully present to the moment and experience and be willing to feel whatever it is you feel, even if it's uncomfortable. But instead of indulging in pain, allow yourself to bring love and acceptance to that which is uncomfortable, love and acceptance to that which hurts. A willingness to embrace that which you would ordinarily avoid. This is what opens the channel to transfiguration, to the fullest expression of God on the earth. This is what transforms the earth. The willingness to be in this body while you are, and be present moment to moment to what's happening. Feel what you feel. Notice what you avoid. And bring love, God's love, to that which ordinarily you would avoid. Not to be a glutton for punishment, not to lean into things that would hurt you, but rather to stop resisting whatever is in front of you and start to see that as perfect. Something that you can bring God's love to through you. This is what lets you forgive yourself for the illusions you've created. By no longer moving away from the experience, but having it and letting it transform you. Love and God is in everything and everyone. And even in the deepest, darkest recesses of your experience, bring the light to it all. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.